Today is a long-awaited haul for some of you. I have been talking about purchasing makeup brushes for a very long time and have sort of slowly been purchasing a few brushes here and there at Sephora and have been getting some brushes in my Boxycharm. And the thing that I was waiting to do for the longest, and I don't know why it took me so long, quite honestly, is to make a purchase with Zoeva. Zoeva is a German company, so they are sent directly from Germany. The reason I think I was waiting so long is because brushes can be a big investment. I obviously have no trouble dropping some coin on beauty products. However, for whatever reason, the brush commitment was really hard for me. The Zoeva brushes themselves are not crazy expensive. I think that actually they're pretty on par with most like MAC brush prices. In some cases they're even a little bit less than some of the MAC brushes, and I obviously cannot attest to the quality yet, but just based off of what I've seen so far after opening the box, they seem pretty dang good. So I'm going to be putting these brushes to the test for you guys over the next few weeks. I'm going to put them through several washings and obviously using them to apply my makeup. And I'm going to do a full review of everything that I have purchased so far. I did only get sort of a few, well, more than a few to start with, but there are more brushes that I would like to get, but I wanted to get this first round and be able to test it. The shipping really wasn't bad, by the way. To the US, I think I paid $9 for shipping. I also have an eyeshadow palette to show you guys, which I was crazy excited about. So let's go ahead and get into it. So everything arrived in this nice little box. Everything was very secure within the box. They had really nice packaging. Packaging was great. Everything was secure. So let's go ahead and start with the brushes. They do send you, there's like a quality control tag which tells you the name of the person who did the quality control on your order. There's a little booklet that sort of has the history of the company and talks a little bit about their brushes. I'll get more into that when I do my review of the brushes, but let's go ahead and get into what I have here. So here's the eyeshadow palette. We'll talk about that last. So these are the brushes that I purchased. What is nice is they are packaged extremely well. They each come in their own little pouch, which I feel like is going to be, it's going to be awesome to have these, not only to be able to travel with my brushes, but I can totally give these to Stella as like little colored pencil holder things. Does that make sense? What am I talking about? No one knows. Let's start with the first brush. This is the 90 Grand Luxe Powder Brush from Zoeva. So the handles are very, very nice. There's a nice weight to these. They're not too heavy, but they're also not super light. And this brush I was excited about to be able to use with finishing powders. And so this is the brush right here. I am going to wash these before I use them. It looks like there's some hairs here that are kind of crazy. So we'll see if those come back into shape after I wash this brush, but you can see it's pretty dense. I have to admit, I thought this would be just slightly larger than what it is. Here it is compared to the palm of my hand. The handles are fairly short, but I think that's okay. It's actually a pretty comfortable length. So this is the 90 Luxe Grand Powder Brush. Next, let's do the 322 Brow Line. I was really excited about this because all that I've been using for my brows for literally the last, I think it's been 10 years, is the only thing I've been using is the Smashbox number 12 brow brush. I bought this off of QVC forever and a day ago, and like I said, I've probably had it for a decade and I really like it. And oh, this is interesting. Okay, this is not what I expected it to be. I thought this was a natural bristle brow brush. It's not, it's synthetic. So that does bum me out a little bit, but I do like the shape of it. It's not super thick either. So I do have a lot of product in here right now, but you can kind of see the difference. And hopefully you guys see the difference in the thickness. Because my brows are so incredibly sparse, I actually prefer a thicker brush like this because it just works better for me. It's quicker, quite honestly. So I will definitely use this. I will try it. So we'll give it a try. But gotta admit, right off the bat, little disappointed in what that one ended up being. Okay, this is the 232 Luxe Classic Shader. I thought it might be nice to have a shader brush from them. So let's, is it really well packaged? Oh, that's nice. Okay, so there it is. I feel like that's a good size for my particular eye shape. That'll definitely cover my whole lid really nicely. The bristles are all very even and nicely shaped, like that one. Let's do this one. So this one here, and by the way, they also have the names of the brushes on the stickers on the back. So the name and the number as well. So, and this peels off. So, okay. This one, like I said, is the 225 Lux Eye Blender Brush. Did I say that? I actually probably didn't say that. So that's what this is. I actually purchased this to be able to do the contour for the sides of my nose. So that's what I wanted this one for. Obviously, it can be a blender for your eyes. This would fit really nicely into my socket, but that is not what I'm going to be using this for. So this one I'm very pleased with. I think that there is just enough stiffness to these bristles to make them work really well for that. This one I'm excited about. This is our classic blender brush right here. So the 227 Luxe Soft Definer. Oh, that's nice. Okay, there is one little stray hair here, so we'll get rid of that. This is really nice. I feel like this is the perfect density and the perfect give. That's a really nice brush. I really hope these wash up well. I'm gonna have to wash those today so that I can use them tomorrow for the first time. Okay, this next one is the Precision Shader. This one really intrigued me because I always struggle getting the inner corner highlights sometimes with my bigger brushes. So I thought this one would be worth snagging. So 238 Luxe Precision Shader. This is a tiny little brush, but you can see where that would work really well at getting, oh, that is the perfect size, you guys. That just fits right in that little area right there. I'm excited about this one. Okay. And then the last one, is that the last one? Yep, okay. The last one that I got is the 126 Luxe Cheek Finish Brush. Am I gonna lose my voice right now? Probably, because that would be my luck. Okay. There we go. Come on. That one's really in there. Okay. I'm a little disappointed in this one. So this is obviously a blush brush here. Maybe it'll loosen up once I wash it, but let me show you what kind of blush brush I prefer. This is the Sonia Kashuk blush brush. You're gonna see a big difference between these two. Obviously the density of this one versus this one, this is much more pinched. Yeah, you know what? I have a lot of surface area. I have a large head, thus a large face. This just feels like it's gonna take a whole lot longer. Maybe because it is so nicely pinched, this might be a better option for me for my contour. So, bummer. I would actually think of this more of like a blush brush for me personally than this. I'm just big on bigger blush brushes, if that makes sense. So a little disappointed in this one, a little disappointed in the brow liner brush, but these guys here I think are exactly what I expected and what I wanted them to be. So we'll start testing these out, and I will be sure to report back to you guys in a couple weeks here once I've had a chance to formulate. I'm gonna go ahead and keep these because these are always nice to have when you are traveling with your brushes. It does protect the brushes really nicely. So you can just very easily pop these guys back in here and travel like that. So I don't think this is the one that came with that one, was it? But yeah, I don't think it was. But anyway, you get the idea. You can just pop them back in there and it's keeps your brushes protected. Let's talk about the coolest thing, the thing I was most excited about actually in this order. I picked up the Anto Palette. Of course I did. I am the queen of taupe. I have seen reviews of this. I've seen swatches of it. And I gotta tell you guys, there is not a camera yet or a computer screen that has done this justice. You really got to see it in real life. I don't think it's going to come across as fabulous as it is on my camera, because had I known it was this gorgeous, I would have bought this a long time ago. This is $26.50. This is the most beautifully curated eyeshadow palette for taupe lovers that you will ever see. So here is a look. It is cardboard packaging. This is, each eyeshadow is 1.5 grams of product or 0.05 ounces. There are obviously 10 eyeshadows in here. These are made in Germany, in Frankfurt. Sorry, no, these are actually made in Italy. The Zoeva factory is in Frankfurt, Germany, but these shadows are made in Italy. No parabens, no mineral oils, no fragrances, no phthalates. Superior pigmentation, easy to blend with vitamin E. What more could you ask for? You guys, if these eyeshadows rock as much as I think they're going to based on videos I've seen, I will be ordering more. They have several different collections. I don't want to touch these yet, but I don't often do my perfect neutral eye videos anymore because honestly, I don't get enough views, you guys, to really make them worthwhile. They're a total pain in the butt for me to record. I'm just not a good person for tutorials. I know you guys like my eye makeup, but I don't have the camera to really be able to do it in a way that I think most people want to see tutorials done. So, but I will for this one because I think it's going to be worthwhile. Even with this being $26.50 and you having to order it from Germany and pay $9 shipping, I think right now it is worth it. Just seeing it in person. It's so pretty, you guys. So anyway, here's another look at it. Once again, cardboard packaging, no mirror. It's really very simple, no frills, but I'm so excited to start wearing this. So I gotta go wash up my brushes and I'll use these brushes to apply this eyeshadow tomorrow. And I will do a look for you guys. So anyway, please let me know if you have any questions. I'll put the Zoeva website down below for you and go take a look at it. I bought all this stuff myself, by the way. Zoeva did not send me any of it. I was actually kind of kicking myself in the butt because Craig and I were in Germany, was it last year or the year before? My memory sucks. I can't remember when I was there, but I was in Frankfurt. That's where we flew into. I was there for a couple days and I could have probably bought some Zoeva stuff there. And for whatever reason, that just whoosh, went right over my head. But again, the shipping really isn't bad. $9, that is not bad. So let me know if you guys have any questions and look for more information about the brushes and the eye tutorial coming soon. Thanks a lot, you guys. Please subscribe if you're new. Bye.